Trump, what do you want? For I want peace in my life. Assad, what do you want? For I want nobody to die. Putin, what do you want? For I want this world to be bright. Kim, what do you want? As I just want everyone to smile.
So folks, Governor Murphy today said in one of his statements, no more than 3 people shoveling at the same time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of Safety with Fat Boy. It is Wednesday night, February 3rd, and it is What Do You Want Wednesday. It's been quite a long time since we had a What Do You Want Wednesday, and tonight we're going to answer most of the questions we got in. Some of them are just ridiculous. We're going to throw them out. We're going to answer most of the questions we got in.
Most of them.
From the last time to this time. So, real quick, we have a lot to go over tonight, so without any further ado, I'm going to introduce a man that needs no introduction whatsoever. Here's Fat Boy.
Thank you, Big T, for that very beautiful introduction. Welcome to another episode of Safety with Fat Boy. You're very fucking lucky you get a What Do You Want Wednesday this week.
What the fuck do you people want?
And it's on Wednesday. You're very fucking lucky, Lloyd.
What do you want Wednesday on Wednesday?
Uncle Lloyd. And I'd like to introduce our very own, for the very first time, Uncle Lloyd.
Uncle Lloyd.
Live and in person.
Live and in person. Uncle Lloyd is joining us.
Thank you for having me, Fatty. Thank you for bringing me on board.
Thank you for coming
Safety
along.
with Fat
Thank you
Boy.
for being here.
Thank
What
you
is this,
for
carousel? We're riding
Nobody's talking to
ship? Like, what kind of, whatever this circus is, thank you for inviting me in.
Thank you for being here, and we're very glad to have you.
I just thought maybe it'd be nice for the people that really don't know. All they know is what we have told them about Uncle Lloyd. So maybe Uncle Lloyd would like to tell the people a little about himself.
Would you like?
Well, there you go.
There you
All
go.
right.
So, no, you do
You're
not
going to
get
have to edit most of my part out later on. I didn't want to have to tell you that.
Well, yeah, and
That's
not,
fine, that's
not
fine.
only that, but
Just
if
There
it's
are
picture
certain
up.
people that this can't be seen by.
Or put a picture up and...
right,
Okay,
right.
very good.
We got
It's really none of your fucking people's business about him anyway, so... No, we're not going to put that. That's
Okay, so we're going to jump right in tonight.
Okay.
You're very lucky. It is February.
February
3rd.
3rd.
February
people.
3rd.
February
It's
2nd,
February 3rd.
yesterday, was Groundhog's Day. And by the way, according to the Groundhog, there's going to be 6 more weeks of winter, according to what the Groundhog seen yesterday.
I don't know how to figure that shit out, but I
Yesterday
mean...
was Groundhog's Day?
Yesterday was February 2nd, was
yeah.
Groundhog's Day. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
By the way, would you like to
Because it
mention...
seems like we just did this. Never mind.
Listen, this...
It is still snowing
It is still... It's been snowing for 3 fucking days.
It's been snowing.
in
for 3
Wuhan,
days.
China.
In Wuhan, China.
It took you a long time to get here.
It did. It has taken me very
It took them a
long.
long time to get here. I understood that you two walked
I left from Whiting,
New Jersey
New Jersey.
White, New Jersey.
on foot.
Yeah, well, I used to like going to school. I used to walk 27 miles up and 27 miles back, barefoot and this shit. Yeah,
Barefoot, naked sometimes, no?
Uphill both ways.
on Fridays.
On Fridays, it was
On
naked,
Fridays.
and we had the pizza in the school on Fridays. Naked, we were naked with
Very
pizza.
interesting stuff.
We could have made a show out of it, naked with pizza.
This is a family show.
I'm sorry. Okay, so should we get started?
Yeah, we're gonna jump right in.
Who's
So,
supposed to pizza? Never mind.
we're gonna get jumped. What do you guys? Our very first question comes from Mary from Magnolia, Mississippi.
Mary,
you're
what
very
the fuck
fucking
do you
annoying.
want,
You're
Mary?
very fucking annoying.
What the fuck, Mary? What do you want?
Lord, Mary used to be your common tramp that stood on the corner, and now she's old now, so she gave up that. That
She's
profession.
retired or more highfalutin?
No, she retired. Mary's old and feeble now. Mary's
Okay.
old and feeble.
Oh, out of
My
respect
sister,
to Mary.
she's my sister. Fat Boy's auntie.
Fat Boy's aunt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Retired
my
hooker.
sister.
The retired hooker.
The retired hooker. Yes, yes, yes.
Was
yes,
she
yes.
from Canada?
No, that was one of my dad's sisters.
No,
They were-
Okay,
yes,
all
yes,
right.
She's gone
yes.
now.
All right.
She's gone.
What?
That's my mother.
Because Canada has 2 things, you know. Hockey players and hookers.
Hockey players and hookers. And by the way, one could be the same.
I was going to ask what team she played for since she retired from hooking.
Listen, $20 is $20.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, what is it Mary
Let's
wants to
get
know?
into it.
Mary
Sorry.
from Magnolia, Mississippi wants to know: did you say Pops smoke?
What the fuck do you want, Mary?
The fuck, Mary?
Mary.
What the fuck is the matter with you?
Okay. I think I don't think it's funny, Mary.
You should respect the dead, Mary.
What I said was Pop Smoke. Okay, Pop Smoke was a rapper, a very good rapper. You know Pop Smoke, Lloyd? Pop
I
Smoke?
do not know Pop Smoke.
Okay, well then you don't say that.
I've never listened to him.
And Pop Smoke passed away. And when I seen those flames coming out of that orphanage and those children crying from the 10th floor, and I
Pop
seen
him
that
and
smoke,
his ass?
I
Pop
think
Smoke?
they did.
it made me
not
think of
sure.
Pop
I could
Smoke.
Google that.
And yes, I did say Pop Smoke. I didn't say Pops Smoke. I said Pop Smoke, Mary, if you must know. Very nosy.
Mary, I think you need to apologize.
Oh, we'll wait. If you want to message the mule, Fat Boy, Uncle Lloyd, or myself, we'll take that apology.
Uncle Lloyd, we'll take that apology.
Send it straight to that rice company with the box. I'm the new guy.
Or the Pancake Company. He's also Aunt Lloyd.
He's also Aunt Lloyd,
Yep.
or you could send it straight to the Safety with Fat Boy page. You have many options.
Yeah, so we'd like to see this apology forthcoming. Next.
Next, on a serious note, we have Joe from New Brunswick, Canada.
Hey, how's everything in Canada, eh? What's up, Joe? What
That's not funny. That is very...
What team do you play for?
Like, which side are you on, Joe?
No.
Yeah,
Was
hockey.
Hockey.
Oh, hockey.
Hockey.
What team do you play
Hockey,
for,
yeah.
Joe? And by the way, Joe,
Because he's not a hooker, right?
No, I don't
It's two
believe
things
Joe
from Canada.
I don't believe Joe is a hooker, so what team do you play for?
We'll get that.
like, what side are you on, Joe? What side of the street are you
So
on?
it's not
Joe?
just you asking questions here, Joe. We interact here in this
There's
Yeah,
a lot
no.
going
Fat
on
Boy
here,
Safety
Joe.
Circus.
Right,
And
there is
a lot-
today we're asking
lot
you a
going on.
question back.
Listen, Joe.
What fucking
Joe,
team do you play for?
What the
That's what we
fuck
want
do
to
you
know.
want, Joe?
And what the fuck do you want, Joe? Joe wants to know, where's your board? Joe, are you new
It's
here?
not Friday.
Joe,
Wednesdays and Fridays, Joe. What do you want? It's really not even just Wednesdays anymore. It's the what the fuck do you want format that could may or may not fall on a Wednesday. You're very lucky this week it's on Wednesday, Joe. And on Fridays we do not have the board at all. Behind the Fats, there is no board behind the Fats.
and it was a Friday that question was asked. Where's your board? Now, Joe, you may be new to it, and if you are, my only question would be, where the fuck have you been? This is like episode 165.
Yeah.
But Mary
What's
from
going on?
Magnolia, after Joe asked the same goddamn question.
And Mary, we know you're a lifelong viewer of this show. You've been watching this since you were knee-high to a grasshopper.
Which was about 89 years ago.
And we've been very, very... Your condition, Mary, we've been very,
Concerned?
not concerned, but I think,
Worried?
sympathetic towards your
Sympathetic. We've been
position.
sympathetic, yes. We
You
have
know,
been sympathetic.
and we've tried to work with you. Now we're beginning to get worried.
So, see, Mary, this is why we don't like newcomers to our set, because then they have to realize what we have to deal with you people. Where's the board on a Friday? Okay, Joe from New Brunswick, he might be a hooker, he might be a hockey player, I don't know this. He might be a first-time viewer, but Mary, we know you're a professional. Next.
Next, we have Johnny from Richmond, Virginia.
Johnny,
you're very...
Johnny.
Now listen,
Johnny.
You people in Richmond, Virginia.
yeah, but
Richmond.
let me tell you something. Johnny started out in St. Augustine, Florida. Now
That's the problem.
she's in Richmond, Virginia. She's getting closer.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't.
When are you gonna come be on the
If
show?
you just want to
Johnny?
be on the show, Johnny, you don't have
House
to.
in New Jersey.
Yeah,
She might have been better
right.
off where she.
There's something wrong with
You
it.
don't have to every
Yeah.
you don't have to every 3 months just get
What the
200
fuck
miles
do you
closer,
want? Why are
Johnny.
you coming here?
Just say you want to be on the show. Come a little bit closer.
Oh, hey.
That's enough.
Okay, what does Johnny want to know?
That was nice secrets in there.
Johnny wants to know, what if the fish eat them, then people catch the fish and eat Corona?
Johnny, were you having a stroke when you asked that question?
I'm not sure what was going on there.
I believe he's referring to the body disposal segment that you recently did in the safety
How to dispose of the
circus.
body.
Yeah, when you
Yeah,
mentioned
I-
dumping at sea, that
I
might
do
be what he's
wanna-
concerned about.
I'm gonna apologize for Uncle Lloyd here. He does not know, but it's really not his fault, because why are you named Johnny anyway?
Yeah,
Johnny is a female.
Johnny is a female.
Johnny.
Johnny is a female.
Johnny is a female.
So it's
She's a
Joni?
female. She's a
It's spelled
she's-
Johnnny.
Yeah.
J-O-H.
She's a friend of
Johnny.
she's a friend of mine from when I lived in Florida in 2000. Yes,
Alright.
yes, but now she's getting closer. She's in Virginia now. But apparently, Johnny had a stroke when she asked that question. Could you read it again exactly how it was asked, and then we'll answer it? Read it exactly how she asked it.
What if the fish eat them? Oh my arm! Then people catch the fish and eat Corona. Help.
Okay. So
I understand where. Okay.
basically what she's asking is, if you dispose of the body at sea, and the body has corona, which everybody body dies of now, Uncle Lloyd will die of
Okay.
corona,
I will.
and the body has corona, and the
Moving on.
fish eats the body, and then you go fishing without Uncle Lloyd because he's dead, because he died of corona, and you catch that fish that ate the body with the corona, and then you eat that fish that ate that body with the corona, not Uncle Lloyd because he's going to die of corona.
Don't touch sushi for a while. That's
Basically,
should
that's
be
what it
alright.
comes down
Should
to,
be alright. Don't
right?
touch sushi
Yes, yes.
for a while.
Yes, I would say
Um,
ocean sushi.
yes.
Lake sushi should
listen,
be okay.
Lake sushi should be
No,
fine.
Okay.
Listen, quite frankly, I don't think anybody should. It should be Governor Moife should put another order into play. No, Lloyd,
Yes.
that said,
No more than 3 people burning bodies.
burning bodies and no
And the shovel.
and nobody eating the fish until the pandemic is over. I think that's what
Nobody
should happen.
should eat fish on Fridays.
Not until the pandemic
no
is over.
pandemic doing us for
Right,
anybody.
right.
It's sketchy territory.
Uncle Lloyd, when will the pandemic be over? By the way, in your opinion?
February 3rd, 2046.
Okay, so we only have another 29,
Something like 28 years.
So 28 years to go. Basically, I'll be dead from corona by that time, but at least it'll
We'll
be
all
over.
be dead of corona.
Well, I don't know if he'll be dead of corona because this man's had corona 4
Yeah.
times.
He's so safe.
4 fucking times he's had corona.
And he's so safe.
He's been shot 6
Safety
times.
Fatboy.
He's been shot. Listen, forget Tupac. He's been shot 6 times.
6-pack.
Yeah, 6-pack Tupac. He's 6-pack. Next.
You guys need to go back to school. Samantha from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
Sammy, how you doing? Now this is
What
not
the
Sammy.
fuck do you want, Samantha? This is not our very own Sammy.
No,
who is
she's in prison.
the correctional
She's in
facility.
correctional facility. This is Sammy from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And by the way, Sammy, the only 2 people I know, the only things I know that come from Oklahoma are steers and queers.
Steers and queers.
And Sammy, I gotta tell you
Canada
something.
has hookers and hockey players. Oklahoma has steers and
And
queers.
Sammy, I gotta tell you something. I don't see any horns in your
That explains a little furry on
This
the
is
Surrey.
explaining a lot of things. By the way, $20 is $20. What is it Sammy wants to know?
How many people
What the
have
fuck do
died
you want,
in
Sammy?
China from corona?
I believe somebody knows that answer.
Hold on. 4,676, and you can
All
look
of a
that up.
sudden, you're good at math.
Well, let me tell you something. It's not that I'm good at math, okay? It's that I have followed and studied this pandemic so closely
Okay.
that I've got most of the answers to. I can end the pandemic, but nobody has asked me yet.
That
Nobody's
you wrote-
asked
How
me
wrote
yet.
many
the answer
more
on the
years
table.
until 2046?
Well, that's Uncle Lloyd's take on that. I have a completely different take on this whole thing.
But you added it up.
20-something?
Well, he had a different question.
There were different questions being asked. I'm getting confused right now.
How many people? What the fuck did he want?
What the fuck did Sammy want? Sammy, you're very
What the
annoying.
fuck?
There was a lot of people in China that died from this. Not nearly as many as here in the U.S. Listen, you got to bump them numbers up, man.
Okay, they're rookie numbers, China.
Yeah, they
Listen,
are.
but if you don't,
Jersey? We do that in a fucking week.
please
That's what I'm
forget
saying.
about
That's what
Jersey.
I'm saying.
Over 4,000 people a fucking week are dying in fucking Jersey from it, right?
Have you been to Lakewood?
Just ask the fucking.
No, because you're still alive.
Right. If you go to Lakewood, I don't care how much you want to smile about it, and if you go to Lakewood without a mask, you're gonna fucking die. Okay,
It's
that's
gonna
what it's gonna
happen.
come down to.
Speaking
I
of
mean-
Lakewood, I have to show you what I brought.
What
From
did you
Lakewood?
bring?
From when I was working in Lakewood, I was hanging out with a few fellas, they're getting a couple things done.
What did what'd you bring?
It's in the other room. I'll grab it in a couple minutes. It's the most brilliant thing ever. It's the Coronica.
The
I
Corona.
know you had mentioned something similar on the show once before, and when I saw it on the shelf
Coronica.
at Kluskins and Klein's or whatever the place was, I had to have it. I had
You
to
got
bring
it
it
from
here.
the Jews.
Yes, of course. Because only Jews sell to Jews, and only Jews only buy from Jews. So, unless I was in Lakewood,
And
I
you
wouldn't have
bought
got it. Yes, well, you know,
Are you a
like,
Jew?
I am afraid I have no idea what you're referring to.
Uncle Lloyd, are you having a stroke right now? I'm just wondering.
It
Are
could
you
be.
okay?
It could
Do we
be
have to call the
I've
family?
had a couple. You know, I've had a couple.
Okay, so the answer is 4,676. That's if you believe that. Me, myself, I believe in conspiracies, and I don't believe it's that low. I believe it's much higher. But that's what I'm being told here in Wuhan, China. That is 4,676. That's what I'm being told.
4,676.
That's quite. It's
That's what you wrote on the table.
Next.
Next, we have our very own Uncle Lloyd.
Uncle Lloyd, what
the fuck do I want?
What do you want?
What do I want?
Yeah, because you're no.
Lloyd asked a lot of questions.
Please.
There's a lot of things.
You're going on a question.
Put him on the list.
There's not a lot I need. There's a lot of things I
going on
need.
a
Here's
question,
Lloyd, Uncle Lloyd. Every time he sees one of our shows, ready?
Yes, I do.
Right?
Because there seems to be a lot of room for interpretation, and
There is. No, there is. I think
some people get
Uncle Lloyd is
confused, and I
one
like to
question,
clarify
You
because
clarify,
amongst
yeah.
my own audience, there's a sub-audience of people that I invite to watch the
As you
Safety Food
should.
Fat Boy
As you
Circus
should, yes.
with me, at different times, and they're like, well, "What the fuck is wrong with these people?" So you have to be able to explain.
There's a question for our next show.
Listen, when we started this, we had one explanation for everything, and that was explain nothing.
You can't make sense out of nonsense. No?
None.
Can you make any sense out of what's going on in politics right now?
As an extreme conspiracy theorist, absolutely not.
The defense rest. What exactly is it that
I thought I knew what was going on.
We picked
I don't
the
know
best
what's
three
going on.
questions that Uncle Lloyd asked during his last stroke.
We're going to let these questions fly because he is with us here today.
So I can answer them.
You can
You
answer,
could answer your own
questions.
questions. That is,
This is like that time.
this is a breakthrough on Safety with Fab. This has never happened
An
before.
oxymoron.
Okay.
I'll call him Moxie.
So there was an episode that we posted, and our very own Edward Scissorhands posted a picture of Fran the Mule, and only the picture of her, no explanation. It was just the
It
mule.
was just a mule.
And Uncle Lloyd here asked Fran with a question mark.
I thought that was a picture of Fran. Fran? And I haven't seen or heard from her, and I missed her. So I had to ask. I thought maybe she had a little work done or something.
Apparently, our very own Edward Scissorhands, our man behind the scene, is now our mule behind the scene, and he got some work done.
It was
he
him.
said
Yes,
no,
that's what I
this-
later.
Listen,
He did reply to you and answer that for you.
Yes.
once again, including today.
I get to answer my own question. It could not have been Fran. I understand. She got corona.
Fran
In a correctional
the
facility.
mule
Visiting Dell.
was in the
And the other-
correctional facility visiting
The other girl.
Bell.
Yeah. Joe.
And
Johnny.
the other girl,
Sammy.
Sammy.
This is it. I'm sorry.
Our other girl, Sammy, who does still edit our videos from the correctional facility. Fran and Mule went there to bring
Working.
her some work, some videos to edit, and caught the COVID. Fran the Mule is under the weather.
Well, and if I may, I would like Lloyd to do something for us because this might work. This might
Okay.
help. Send Chris.
Send
So
Chris.
here's what I'd like Lloyd to do, Uncle Lloyd. We've been trying to get a hold of Fran, and even this morning I texted her, and she has now not been answering us back. So if you could, in case she's watching, could you look right into the camera and make a plea to Francis for us?
Francis, wherever you are, wherever they're holding you, if you can hear us and you think you can get out safely, wink one eye. I can't tell if she's winking. So you must be okay. Come back when you're ready.
By the way, it tickles me every time he makes that sound again, Fat Boy. Sometimes I hear that sound coming from his bedroom when he's in there alone, so it tickles me when he does it.
I've heard that outside in the woods.
Well, when people are pleading like that, it really turns me on.
Did I untweet? I'm sorry.
You got me excited, Lloyd.
Well, I'm glad I can be of further assistance here in the Safety with
Would you
Fat
put
Boy
the wig
Circus.
on and be Aunt Lloyd so it doesn't feel weird?
I do you have a wig on?
Do we have a wig?
Do you have a wig? Oh, sure, I'll put the wig on.
Mrs. Bernadette Burnett's
Anne Lloyd should be as represented as,
did
pancakes.
donate her hair to us.
Mrs. Bernadette Burnett did before she,
But if you'd like to be a blonde,
would you? But
I'm okay with
I
both, huh?
understand Big T dresses up on the weekends, and we may have a blonde wig in there for you.
Okay, well, it doesn't really surprise me. Sure.
which part doesn't surprise you? That we have a blonde wig for you, or that I dress up?
You get dressed up on the weekends.
I wanted to dress up coming to work, Lloyd, but they wouldn't let me. If you could you go around the camera, and just in case Frank or Tara is watching this,
I'm going to wink one time to show that I am not leaving of my free will. They won't let me go. Fran, help me. I'm being held again. Oh, sorry.
when,
Next, we have the second question that we chose of Uncle Lloyd. We're gonna say this one's from
What
Aunt
the
Lloyd.
fuck do I want?
But Lloyd, what the fuck do you
What
want?
the
Jesus fuck. This
what
is why.
the fuck? Lloyd's friends back home. What the fuck does he want?
Yeah, if any of Lloyd's friends are watching this,
That's why they ran me
you
off Long
ask,
Island. They
you
couldn't
ask
figure it
Lloyd
out.
what's wrong with us. Keep an eye on this. Go ahead. What's his next question?
You won. Lloyd's second question was, did that possum die of COVID? Now, I believe he's referring to a possum that you may have hit. So would you like to explain that?
I hit a possum, and the next day I brought my car to I'm not going to say what, Mavis place. And they put it up on the lift, and the possum guts were hanging off of the car. So I let everybody know, as I do, that I hit this possum and what had happened. And
He wore the pelt for 3 days.
so
Hanging.
Lloyd's wondering whether or not, and I think it's a valid question for anybody who's a conspiracy theorist like Uncle Lloyd. Lloyd's wondering, did this possum die from getting crushed by my car, or did
Was
this
it
possum
COVID?
die from COVID? And that's
I
his
believe it was, and I believe it was considered COVID, and it was counted on those 4,736.
question.
that died.
4,676.
My apologies.
No problem.
4,672 people that died.
76. No wonder you ain't hitting the numbers.
Yeah.
4,676.
That's the one. One of those was the possum, because when I saw it, his eyes were squished like this. So they said it was
Our
from the
very
China
own
virus.
Big T has now been on this earth and alive for 22,030 days.
Listen, folks.
You know, there's a lot of numbers in this fucking place. I don't see this many
And
numbers
we
on
got
a
them up
regular
here.
show.
Google them. Figure it out. Figure
Oh
out the
my
day I was
God.
born to now, and you see if I haven't been around that many days. Now, listen. That possum, Lloyd, Uncle Lloyd, I'd like to answer this one.
Okay.
Did have COVID. And as I was driving up, I seen that possum. Up to now, I've said that I have not seen that possum out of him by mistake. I seen him. Any person or animal that I see with COVID is going under my car because I figure that's the humane thing to do if you have COVID. No?
That is the humane
I
thing to do.
have to
I
agree.
believe.
If you're going to die choking and gagging and spitting in some hospital,
You might-
your
you might
family
just-
can't come visit
yeah,
you.
you might
Tell me
as
to
well
fuck
And
over.
then you burn the bodies off of Lake Road. And that brings us to our final question.
From Uncle Lloyd.
Barbecue.
From Uncle Lloyd.
Yeah.
From Uncle Lloyd. So Uncle Lloyd
Soylent,
here,
baby.
what the fuck do you want?
What the fuck?
I
is
want to know
going
what
on?
they're cooking at that barbecue or fucking Lake Road.
You would all like to take a look at
looks
this picture
fantastic.
here.
Take a look at this picture.
Uncle
folks.
Lloyd sent this picture and it said body disposal off Lake Road today. This was on the episode about the dead body disposal, and this picture right here, mind your own business, Uncle Lloyd.
We can't even throw a body on the side of the road without you stopping and taking a picture of it, Lord.
I'm sorry.
Fuck, man.
Have you seen Alberto lately?
The little brown fella?
That's
Go
right.
back to the body on the side of the
Back to the
road.
body outside.
How the hell else were we going to get rid of him?
I was wondering where little proving porch monkey went.
Next,
Thank you, Uncle Lloyd.
You're welcome.
Next,
if I can interrupt you 1 second.
What the fuck do you
that's
want?
enough.
we
That's
sh-
1
okay.
second. That's 1 second.
No, I'm worried.
Del Bell from the Women's Correctional Facility here in New Jersey.
Dowbell, how's
With
it going?
Fanny
the
or with
fuck?
Joni or
No, Joni.
Not Joni.
Joni is
not
a good
Fran? Franny?
Not Francis.
Not
She's got the
Francis.
corona.
I'm so confused.
She's in jail with Sammy, our camera girl who killed Mrs. Burnett back in July.
Is she?
Because Mrs. Burnett started the fire
That we actually started.
Was
that
that
we
the-
actually started.
Was that the one with the picture? No, that was just
No, that's Alberto.
That
That's
was-
his boo.
Gotcha.
No,
That's his boo.
which picture? The picture
Wait.
that you thought was Fran?
Yes.
No, that's our man behind
No,
the
the
scenes.
picture I thought
Albert.
was the body disposal.
That was my boo Albert.
His boo.
Okay.
That was his
that
boo.
was
yeah.
Albert,
The little brown fella.
Albert.
Okay.
along
Yeah,
with
the little brown-
multiple other bodies.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, listen, he was a Mexican. It doesn't matter what can you.
Listen,
Little brown
that
now,
was
he's-
in Whiting, New
he's a
Jersey,
little
off
brown
of
now.
Lake Road. This picture, I'm gonna throw it back up. This picture right here was in Whiting, New Jersey, off of Lake Road. Okay, and in Whiting, New Jersey, this is why there's so much smoke. There's a lot of old dead people out here that have died from coronavirus, and we.
There's a lot. There is. It's almost like fucking China.
Yeah,
It's like what? Pharmacies, doctors' offices, and little Chinese people dying.
Listen, sometimes I bring a pizza to someone's door and I look at them. I say, "Gotta hit them next." I wait till they're in the road. I just run them the
Yeah.
fuck over. That's it.
Oh, you mean? I thought you meant hit. Never mind.
No.
Del Bell.
Because I've heard you knocking on doors. Listen, can I hit that? I've heard that.
You can't hold water, Uncle Lloyd. You understand?
I'm sorry.
Del Bell.
What does Del Bell want to know?
Del Bell wants to know safety with Fat Boy play. This is a
What the fuck
family
do you
show.
want?
This
Okay.
is a family show, Del Bell.
Del Bell, since you went to prison, you have really lost it. You have really lost it, Del Bell.
Del?
This
What
is a
the fuck do
family
you
show.
want?
You think just because you have one leg, you can just ask whatever you want.
I don't know. I don't understand.
One leg
with-
Well, you
slamming
can't
out.
take it to court.
Safety with Fat Boy play.
Has another leg to stand up?
That's right.
I mean, what are you asking for? Toys?
What is it you want in prison? Toys?
Play?
You want play?
You want some play?
You want play?
You want to play?
You want play?
You want play?
You want play? Listen, I hear
You play?
I hear with good behavior you could be out in the next 6 months, Del Bell. So
Don't play.
why do you wait till you get out?
I
Yeah.
hear with good behavior she could be out within the next 7 years.
I didn't hear anything.
I bet you when you do get out, you won't hide no more fugitives, will you, Del Bell?
Unless they got the corona.
So the safety with Fat Boy play, I don't believe we're going to be sending you any toys so you could play safety with Fat Boy with Sammy in the
No,
correctional facility.
no.
That's a little...
No,
this is a family
But
show.
say hi to Joni.
Say hi to
Say
Joni.
hi to Joni.
Say hi to Joni for us. Next, then our very last question for the night. Mickey Ravioli out of Tampa, Florida.
Ravioli!
Mickey Ravioli.
That's one of our boys that used to
Yeah.
play cards with us, and I
He's
don't know.
on a fucking team, though. Hey.
We're absolutely sure he killed someone because in less than a month he sold his house and moved to Tampa, Florida. So Mickey,
Gone.
we're not sure, but either way,
He's outta
Mickey.
here.
What did Mickey want to know?
Mickey Ravioli wanted to know, did you all have a good holiday?
Couple things, Mickey. It's February 1st.
The
It's
fuck
February
holiday?
3rd.
Now it's February 3rd.
February
It's
3rd.
February
It's
3rd.
48
So
hours
you're
later.
referring to Groundhog Day, which was like yesterday?
Is that the
the
holiday?
fucking holiday?
Is that the
We-
fucking
Which holiday are you talking about? Martin Luther King Day?
And if you're teasing us because all of a sudden we have horrible weather and you have good
President's
weather.
Day?
I can see.
Valentine's
What's his name? Tony Macaroni?
Day?
Mickey Ravioli.
Mickey Ravioli.
Mickey Ravioli, yes, yes.
Mickey, what the fuck do you want?
Okay, we'll just say,
Spaghetti and meatballs.
okay, let's just take a, did you have a good holiday?
I mean, my holiday went rather well. We were snowed in.
Did you have a good holiday?
Which one? Yes. I had a wonderful
He
holiday.
had a good
Groundhog
holiday.
Day.
He had a great groundhog. That's the one I picked.
Yes.
Me too. I had a good holiday, Mickey. Thank you for asking.
That was...
I hope an,
Thank
allig-
you.
hope
Yeah,
an
thank you.
alligator doesn't eat you in Florida.
Where would you like an alligator to eat?
Anything else?
The Carolinas? Is he coming up like Joni coming to see you? Making his way from Canada?
No.
From
every
via
300
Florida?
miles, Johnny gets closer. Mickey gets further away. We're not sure what's going on there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Before we know it,
So you're
Joni's
getting
gonna
kind of
be on our
encircled
doorstep.
Something's going on.
Before we know it, Joni's going to be on our doorstep, and Mickey's going to be in Cuba.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sure that's the way it's going to go.
Gotcha. He went that way.
That's all I've got. Uncle Lloyd is now on a question ban. Del Bell is not getting safety with Fat Boy play. And Johnny really needs to get some help for that stroke. That's really sums up our episode tonight.
What do I have written at the top there, fat boy?
Oh, there are a few statements
that I want to address.
We should put them at the bottom.
Yeah, I know. I messed up.
Terry from Newark,
Terry,
Delaware.
how you doing,
He made
Terry?
a statement that really ruffled some feathers and lit a fire up under Big T's ass.
And his statement was?
Green Bay.
Okay, so now let me just mention something real quick, Terry, okay? I had said before the last weekend of the playoffs, Tampa was going to beat Green Bay,
Who did say that?
and I've just drawn a complete and total blank.
Well, you, I think
And
you
that,
you also
Kansas,
picked
and that
Buffalo.
Kansas City was going to beat Buffalo,
He did say
and that Tampa would beat Kansas City in the Super Bowl.
This weekend.
Brady will have his 7th ring. He will then retire. Did I not say that? We're halfway there. But you keep on wanting to throw out Green Bay. Terry,
Aaron fucking Rodgers.
Terry, if you need some help, it's over, kid. It's over. Now, listen, it's next year. Don't forget, Rodgers getting older and older, and he's no Brady. That was proven in the game. He's no Brady. So I just wanted to, real quick,
He's going to come to the Jets.
to touch on that real quick. He may end up going there. That's what all the washed-up quarterbacks do.
That's right, they're retiring
Now,
home. You fucking-
what was the...
The second statement, this isn't a statement. This is something that we want to address. Sean from Adrian, Michigan.
Sean.
Now,
From Adrian,
Sean
Michigan.
is my cousin, and this is no surprise. He's my Aunt Mary from Magnolia, Mississippi's son. Now, Big T here did wish Sean a very happy birthday from everybody here at the studio. That was from myself, from Uncle Lloyd.
From me, yeah,
from,
me too.
From Francis the Mule with
From
Sean,
Fran the
right?
Yeah.
Mule,
I had
Aunt
that
Lloyd,
12-minute
as long as
contract.
she's not dead already. But, I mean, even if she is, we can put her in there. They made her vote anyway, so.
Now, we don't do that with every viewer. Wish them a happy birthday.
No,
on
we
there, right?
don't.
No, we don't.
We don't wish all of our viewers a happy birthday. And he did not say thank you. There was no shout out to Safety with Fat Boy. He did not mention us in his show that we view.
Yeah, we view your show.
We
Sean.
view
You can
your
do-
show.
We're just
We
like
have the
wrestlers.
app.
Yeah, we have the app.
We have the app.
Uncle Lloyd's been viewing your show.
Yeah.
But yet, no thank you. Now, we're going to wait. We're going to be patient. Now, we really should get a formal thank you, like we should get a formal apology from your mom on the group page. But if you don't want to do it, if you're a little shy, just go ahead and message Francis the Mule, Uncle Lloyd, Aunt Lloyd, Fat Boy, or myself. Thank us that way, but do something, Sean.
I got a 50% better chance of hearing from than either of you.
You may end up hearing from I don't know this.
I got a 50% better
Okay.
chance.
Is there anything else, Fat Boy?
Let me check this page. I think that's it.
Okay. Is there anything else, Uncle Lloyd?
I believe I've had more than enough for one day, thank you.
Uncle Lloyd, we want to thank you very much for being here tonight, and hopefully your people can get with our people and some contract can be made up, and you could be
A little more than
regular-
that 12-minute one we had last week. It took me 10 minutes to get here. I got here, I pulled up in the parking lot, I turned around, I went home. That's, contract's a contract. Today we were contract free, because, we're like in Union Jersey School District or whatever, Union free, whatever.
Here
it
he
is.
goes. We're hoping to have you back again, Uncle Lloyd.
I'd
It was
like
very
to
nice
give Uncle
having you
Lloyd a
here.
rant and rave sometime soon. Would you like to do
Would you
your
like to do a
very
rant and
own
rave?
for us?
Yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
we'll
I
have
thought
coming
the What the
soon
Fuck
later
Wednesday
this-
was kind of a,
Have you seen
like it was
my
a viewer's rant and rave.
Have you
Now we
seen my
get to
rant?
rant?
Have you seen my rant and rave?
I'm gonna say yes.
Well, there was one posted. Listen, there was one posted Monday night. When you go home, go back and look at it.
I look, and that's
Okay. We are going to give you your own rant and rave on this show.
oh no, we don't want to do
Yes,
No,
yes, we do.
we're gonna do
yes,
that.
we do. We're going to
Uncle
do
that.
that.
Lloyd-
You want to get to know me a little
Uncle
bit.
No,
Lloyd
no,
is gonna
no,
rant and rave
no.
for
There are
you
no
folks.
holds barred on this show.
And later this season, we will have more viewings from Uncle Lloyd. Maybe he can be introduced to Rabbi Lipschitz, since he seems to be a little bit Jewish
And then
himself.
I'll display the Corona Cup.
And then the
Cor-
Corona Cup.
He'll have
The
the
Corona
Corona
Cup
Cup,
will run
yeah,
here.
yeah.
You can display the Corona Cup for Rabbi Lipschitz on a later episode.
Yes,
later
yes.
this season.
And you
along
wear the
with-
wig, and I'll wear. Have you met Baby T, by the way?
Oh, right. I don't know what you guys are
Not
about to do here.
personally, no. I have not.
Okay.
I don't know what's
Not
going
up
on
front,
here.
you
never
Talking
know.
about a wig,
You never
and
know.
BBT. This is a
Okay.
family show.
Yes.
So, nothing else from you? Is there anything else from you, Lloyd?
No, sir.
Uncle
No, sir.
Lloyd.
Thank you.
Aunt Lloyd.
Thank you for bringing me to the safety circus.
No. Thank you.
I said, you're welcome.
No,
Thank you.
but
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
You don't say.
I don't.
On a serious note, folks, before we close tonight, 2 days ago was February 1st, and I failed to say something that I wanted to say because I was so outraged by you people with my rant and rave.
You people.
On February 1st, 2 days ago, it was 1 year since the Fat Man and me had decided to abode together. He has been here in New Jersey for 1 year. And I'm very proud to have him here. I'm very glad to have him here. And hopefully I won't die soon and we could reach the 20-year mark. What do you think, Fat Boy?
20 years.
I'm gonna die, ain't I? I'm gonna die before that's over. Been 20 years, ain't I?
Stay tuned later this week, or maybe next week, for some more episodes of Safety with Fat Boy.
Okay. Be safe.
Pibbity, popcorn player. Everybody have a great night and a pleasant tomorrow.
Trump, what do you want? For I want peace in my life.